The phone vibrated once on the kitchen counter. Not a call, a message. I didn't reach for it immediately. I was slicing an apple, the blade moving with practiced precision. My reflection fractured in the steel. Calm hands, steady breath. The kind of stillness you only earn after years of discipline or years of pretending. The screen lit up anyway. A photo, a man's hand on her lower back. Familiar curve, familiar dress. The restaurant was one I'd recommended once. Candlelight. Intimate. Cropped. Carefully enough to avoid faces. Anonymous messages always think they're clever. I wiped the blade clean. Set it down. Picked up the phone. Another message followed. You deserve the truth. That was the moment something inside me shifted. Not shattered. Not exploded. Rearranged. I felt it like a lock clicking into place. From the hallway, I heard her laugh, soft, effortless. The laugh she used when she wanted the world to believe she was harmless. Who was that? She called. I looked at the apple already browning at the edges. No one, I said. And it was true. Whoever sent it didn't matter. What mattered was that the ground beneath my life had just moved, and I was the only one who noticed. That night she slept easily. I lay awake, cataloging details the way a crime scene investigator memorizes blood spatter. Her phone face down. A new passcode, the way she'd started showering immediately after coming home late. I replayed the last 6 months with surgical detachment. The sudden gym membership, the work dinners, the subtle impatience when I touched her. Betrayal doesn't arrive loudly. It leaks in, quiet, persistent. I told myself I was imagining it. That intimacy ebbs. That love matures into something less urgent. But suspicion is a parasite. Once it enters, it feeds. I remembered the way she'd hesitated when I asked about kids. How her eyes flickered just once when I joked about timing. And then there was the comment her sister made at dinner last month. "He's got your smile," she'd said, looking at me too long. At the time, I smiled back. Now the memory tasted metallic. I didn't accuse, didn't ask questions. People lie better when they think you're blind. So I stayed blind. On purpose. I became an observer in my own life. I watched her text from the corner of my eye. Counted the seconds before she tilted the screen away. Noticed how certain names never appeared when she scrolled. I checked phone records. Numbers without contacts. Repeated patterns. Late afternoons. Early mornings. I ordered a DNA test under the pretense of curiosity. A joke, even. "Science is wild," I'd said lightly. "What if we're related to royalty?" She laughed too fast. I sent the sample the next morning. Weeks passed. I cooked. I listened. I smiled at the right moments. Inside, the noise grew louder, questions colliding, answers forming without permission. Every gesture felt rehearsed. Every kiss felt like a transaction. At night, I lay beside her, measuring the distance between our bodies. It kept growing. The email arrived on a Tuesday. I didn't open it right away. Some truths deserve to wait until you're ready to carry them. I opened the report alone, in my car, parked 3 blocks from the house. Probability of paternity, 0.0%. Clean, clinical, undeniable. I felt nothing at first. No anger, no grief. Just relief. Relief that I hadn't imagined it. Relief that the story finally made sense. That evening, I set the printed report on the dining table between us. No words, no dramatics. She picked it up. Read once, twice. Her face collapsed inward. "What is this?" she whispered. I met her eyes, calm, detached. "You tell me." Her mouth opened, closed, tears followed. Apologies tangled with excuses, all equally useless. I nodded once. as if she'd confirmed a schedule change. Inside, the storm went quiet. I didn't raise my voice. Didn't ask why. I told her I already knew about him. How long, how often, how she'd planned to tell me when the time was right. I told her I'd forwarded the report to a lawyer that morning. I told her the house was in my name. I told her I'd packed her things. Each sentence landed like a controlled detonation. She begged, bargained, swore it meant nothing. I watched her unravel with professional interest. "You never loved me," she said, desperate. I considered that. "No," I replied. "You never thought I'd see you clearly." Silence followed. Heavy. Final. She left before midnight. The house felt larger without her lies filling the rooms. I sat alone at the table, the report folded neatly beside me. Proof of something I'd felt long before science confirmed it. I didn't cry. Some losses don't deserve mourning. They deserve acknowledgement. I turned off the lights. Locked the door. Let the quiet settle. Trust, I realized, isn't broken. It's withdrawn. And I had finally taken mine back.